We have live breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, on Nez Nation. We have an audio leak of a police dispatch that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that local police in Chicago and Portland, I have proof of Portland too, and I've also got a video I'm going to share with you at the end of a recent attack on ICE agents. But we have a brand new audio leak that proves that local Chicago police are telling their officers on the ground, in the streets, to remove themselves from the arena, to remove themselves from the area while ICE agents are being blatantly attacked by Antifa and radical progressive paid for agitators, not protesters. These are paid for agitators. I'm going to show you first a screenshot of an actual dispatch screenshot from a computer order issued, and then I'm going to share with you the audio leak and a whole lot more. First, check this out. Okay, so right above my head, you can see that this happened very recently, okay, October 4th, yesterday. You can see at the very bottom line there where it says approximately 30 armed Border Patrol agents surrounded by a large crowd of people requesting CPD, Chicago Police Department. And then you can see the order directly after that. You can even see the timestamp, 1228 to 1234. Police Chief of Patrol says no units will respond to this. No units will respond to this. What do you call this, Nez Nation, other than tyranny, treason, and acts of sedition in bold, obvious lettering? This is documentation of acts of sedition. If I don't know what treason is, if this isn't it, then I don't know what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. And check out this local audio leak of a dispatch. You can almost sense the dispatcher when she's told that officers are not going to respond. She almost kind of like flinches or is kind of flummoxed by what she just heard. Anyway, let's listen to it right now. Check this out.
Okay. Any kind of particular hairstyle, just younger male Hispanic, on foot, wearing all black?
No hairstyle.
Okay, 10-4. And one is for the hit and run. This guy fled from the scene at 37th Place in Kedzie. It all started at I-55 in Kedzie. Then they fled southbound at Kedzie, where that offending vehicle crashed. They ran the federal agent off the road. They fled on foot westbound 37th Place from Kedzie. It was a male Hispanic younger wearing all black clothing.
Antifa clothes.
99.
Yeah, send the cars in that direction. Have them stay put 2 or 3 blocks away, all right? Have them hold tight until I give you further direction, please.
Okay, 10-4. And for the units responding to 39th Place in Kedzie per 999, if you guys can just... For the units responding to 39th Place in Kedzie, if you guys can start heading there as quick as you can, and then just hold tight for instructions with 999.
999.
999.
For the Chief of Patrol, clear everybody up. We're not responding over there.
Radio check. And again, per the Chief of Patrol, we have all the units that per 999. Chief of Patrol said all units clear out from there. We're not sending anybody over to that location.
62, we're going to clear out as soon as we can, Spot. We're like locked in over here, so we're going to do the best we can to get out of here as soon as we can.
You hear the dispatcher almost kind of sound incredulous at first when the order was there, just in case you didn't understand what happened. So you had federal agents being literally attacked. You saw that, you heard the description. All black, Hispanic, very quintessential kind of garb and attire that Antifa wears, which was thankfully, thank God, just declared a terrorist organization by our President Trump recently, as is justified because they are a terrorist organization. They haven't done anything good to society. Name me one good thing Antifa has done towards society. What have they contributed? What achievements? What track record? How have they helped Americans? Portland is an absolute cesspool. It's a hellscape. Los Angeles, there was Antifa rioters, paid agitators. We saw very specifically people showing up with very expensive helmets, passing them out. Very expensive. So it's all funded by Soros and everybody else. These very expensive, I did a detailed diagram, a diagnostic on what type of helmet and face mask that was with the help of the local news, Alex Michelson, that these were extremely expensive, over $100 per mask. And they were tossing them out to protesters and agitators in Los Angeles during the worst riots we've had since 1992. Chicago, the murder capital of the world. Mayor Brandon Johnson wants to, play fantasy and say, no, there's no crime here. You have Governor Pretzel riding on the ferry in downtown Chicago saying, look at what a beautiful day it is, but he won't dare go to the South Side. He won't dare go where the actual crimes are. And what are they doing? Not only are they vilifying, demonizing, attacking their fellow brethren, their fellow law enforcement officers who are simply carrying out orders that are handed to them from America's Dream Team cabinet, which was elected by us, the American people. These are people just simply carrying out orders, doing their job. Family men and women who have kids, wearing masks, not because they're spooky, weird, crazy masked men who are sweeping brown and black people off the street. No, they're wearing masks because insidious, radical, anti-American, truly fascist liberals are doxing them, putting their families in jeopardy, posting their addresses online, creating apps that people can download. Thank God Apple removed one of the more notorious ones, Ice Block, a travesty. They keep calling him Hitler. They keep calling him a fascist. Could people act like this in a king's system? In a fascist authoritarian system? You try and act like Antifa. You try and act like these anti-American Democrats and hypocrites in North Korea. See how far that gets you. How is he Hitler? How is he a dictator if you are allowed to act a fool? These poor officers simply trying to do their job, carrying out the orders of the will of the American people. And you hypocrites, you Mayor Brandon Johnson, you Governor of Oregon, you Mayor of Portland, you Governor Pretzel, vilifying, demonizing, calling them Gestapo, calling them Nazis, the worst of the worst, for simply carrying out orders. Why? Because we're deporting your voter base. Why? Because they can't win elections with real Americans anymore. They can't win elections with actual American citizens. So they have to import their voters. That is the bottom line, folks. This is disgusting. This is insidious. This is awful. Check out this quick clip right here. It's not just happening in Chicago. Check out this quick clip right here of Portland ICE director just throwing her hands up in exasperation that, my God, we're just trying to do our job. What are we doing wrong? And they're being met with this by Portland local law enforcement. Check this out.
ICE's Portland director, Kamala Wamsley, told me she's extremely frustrated with Portland police, as she says the Portland mayor and city council largely block police from responding to any violence at ICE's building. Take a listen.
They're not really supposed to respond to this building. There have been folks that have been assaulted right down here on the street, even across the street, and it takes Portland police a while to respond, or sometimes they don't respond at all.
Is that frustrating?
It is frustrating. It's frustrating for us to watch people be attacked on the street and know that we don't have the authority to be able to really step in unless there's some nexus to federal law. That's frustrating for us.
This is such a heartbreaking video, America. This is such a heartbreaking video for everybody across the globe. We have reached a point in the year of our Lord, 2025, where so-called elected representatives, the hypocrites, the party of evil and murder, the Democrats, are actually fighting for criminals, promoting, advocating division, sowing hate for people just doing their job, vilifying, demonizing them, calling them the worst pejoratives in the human English language. And they're even now concocting a local coup of law enforcement officials to completely abandon their oath to protect and serve. They're advocating for local law enforcement officials to completely abandon their law enforcement duties and completely resign themselves, and letting these agitator, protester, paid terrorist organizations like Antifa take over their communities. And the real tax-paying, law-abiding, hard-working American citizens like you and me are fed up with it. But you never see that. Local news won't even cover it. The story that I did yesterday on that Jones character with those text messages wishing death upon his opponent's kids, Jay Jones, that absolute demon. Check this out. Let this sink in, America. He hasn't lost a single endorsement since that story broke yesterday by us. Not a single endorsement, with concrete evidentiary proof that he wants and wishes for death, murder of his political opponent, and on top of that, his family. Didn't lose a single endorsement. And you didn't see a single story on MSNBC, on ABC, CBS, CNN, not one single story on the mainstream propagandist media. America, I don't even know what to say about this. The shattered heart that resides inside my chest right now is like melting as I speak. I don't even know if I can glue it back together. This is, with all intents and purposes, we are at the inflection point. This is the point of no return. I don't know if there's any way coming back from this. Is this the beginning of the Civil War? God, I hope not. I don't like to be dramatic or histrionic, but holy macadamia nut, you're actually ordering your local police sheriff to abandon their duties, to deny help to ICE agents, Border Patrol, who were simply trying to get rid of the criminal illegal aliens that were imported here, that were given full red carpet access by the dark Kamala Biden regime who wanted to destroy our country so they could retain power? You mean to tell me this is a real thing? You heard the dispatch. I mean, I'm losing it right now. This is insanity. And now we have a brand new clip. Not only were they surrounded, not only was Kristi Noem, the Secretary of Department of Homeland Security, denied entry into the federal building, for crying out loud, in Portland, we have new footage. I'm going to erase the audio, but you're going to see the visual. We've got new footage, brand new, that just came in today, of a new attack on ICE agents on the streets. And I have to give you forewarning, there's nothing graphic in this video, but please, viewer discretion is advised when watching this video. Here we go. Check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna actually mute the audio here, but what you can see on your screen is you're gonna see this truck ram into an ICE truck right there. Look at that. It's still ramming into this Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement vehicle. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, ramming it off the street. Thank God another ICE vehicle came and kind of blocked it in. They jump out of the vehicle here, but this guy speeds off and gets away. This truck that they try to ram in there completely speeds off and runs away. You see the ICE agents getting out of their truck, and this guy completely tries to escape. And you will not see, this is in Chicago, you will not see a single Chicago Police Department or law enforcement official on the scene. Not a single one. We are going to live in a state of anarchy and lawlessness if this continues. I'm shocked that these ICE agents and Border Patrol Union CBP officers don't just resign and quit. Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm just doing my job. I'm being attacked. And I'm not getting any protection. No wonder President Trump has issued the National Guard. No wonder the President Trump has issued the National Guard of California, because some ridiculous activist judge blocked him in Oregon. And now guess what? Never Newscomb, American psycho Newscomb, is now suing Trump for the upteenth time, using our hard-earned tax dollars to sue Trump. We have the largest budget deficit in the history of our state, the largest taxes, largest homelessness, largest exodus of businesses and residents. We have the largest invasion in our southern border. And what is Newscomb doing? He's suing Trump for the 26th time or whatever. I want everybody right now to give, if you support ICE, if you support law enforcement officials getting rid of these criminal gangsters, terrorists, Tren de Aragua, rapists, murderers from our beautiful union, our beautiful United States of America, leave me a comment down below saying, I support ICE. I support law and order. These guys watch our show. Caroline Levitt, Stephen Miller, Kristi Noem, Department of Homeland Security, CBP, the border. They all watch our show. Let them know how you feel. They need our support now more than ever. This makes me so angry seeing them get attacked like this with impunity. It is absolutely devastating. Never mind the fact that it's ugly against the law. It goes against every value principle that we hold dear. It goes against the Constitution. It goes against everything we stand for as America. Leave a comment down below. Tap the thumbs up. Share this with everybody. This video needs to go viral because you're not going to see it on any of the woke propagandist media. So please let people know we support them. Let ICE know. Let Kristi Noem know. Let President Trump know. Let the Border Patrol Union know. We support what we're doing. And if any of you are watching right now, God bless you. I love you. And you have my unceasing support. I will always get your back. Don't forget to check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you missed them. Tap my face right here to subscribe and follow. It's absolutely free. And as always, may God bless you, and may God bless the USA and all who defend her. I'll see you soon.